So, hello. After that,
În engleză, ca să pot să traduc.
în engleză.
În română, ca să pot să...
După egalul pe care l-ați avut în meciul precedent, sunteți gata de duelul cu România și ce ne puteți spune după aceea ați analizat echipa noastră națională?
After the last...
Yeah, but he can speak English now.
Yeah, but we need a translation for TV.
I got you.
After the...
It's going to be a while now, yeah? It's gonna be a long...
I will try as fast as
Okay,
possible.
no problem.
Deci tu
After
cu asta
your-
zici.
After the draw against Ghana, are you prepared for the match against Romania? And after you saw Romania, which is your opinion about our national team?
No, after Ghana game is completely different opposition. What Ghana, the way Ghana play is completely opposite to what Romania play. Say opposite, but completely different. Do you want to go with that first?
No,
Are you okay?
no, please.
Yeah. So preparations are completely different. We watched quite a lot of Romania due to playing Bosnia in the playoffs. So we've seen Romania's games with Lucescu. It's a bit different with Hagi, what we've seen the first game against Georgia. So as much as you can look at those games from previous, you really had to look at the new manager, Georgia Hagi, for his games at his club. And also he gives a glimpse of it against Georgia as well. So that's our preparation, really.
Ideea este că Ghana este complet opusă, sau dacă nu opusă, diferită față de România, complet diferită, o abordare total diferită, ceea ce înseamnă că și pregătirea noastră a fost diferită față de cea a meciului cu Ghana. Am văzut meciurile României cu Bosnia, am văzut mandatul lui Mircea Lucescu, dar acum jocul contra Georgiei cu Gheorghe Hagi, primul pe banca naționalei, este iarăși total diferit.
Cât de mult îl urmărea în tinerețe pe Gheorghe Hagi, ce amintire are cu el ca jucător și ce înseamnă pentru dânsul să-l aibă ca adversar mâine seară?
What memories do you have about Hagi's time and what does it mean for you tomorrow to meet Gheorghe Hagi?
I'm okay. But yeah, Hagi, he's had a huge impression on our country. First watched him in around about 92, 93. Wales were in the group. They beat us 5-1 here, so I was 12 years of age around about then, watching it watching it back home. And incredible talent, amazing player. And then they come to Cardiff. He scored quite a lucky goal in that game, which we have the most incredible goalkeeper, but it wasn't his best moment at that time. And then broke our hearts, really, of watching him go to the World Cup and our country not. And then to watch in the USA, if anyone from the outside world was surprised, I don't believe we were, because we got to see Hagi. But it wasn't just Hagi, it was Radochoiu, Dumitrescu, Popescu. The list can go on. They were littered with incredible players. You were a little bit envious watching them in the World Cup, because you're like, we could have been it. Maybe we could have done this against Argentina or Colombia, but it was their moment. And it was Hagi's moment as well. So, he is a young player at that time, early 90s. Everyone in Wales was fully aware of the name Hagi. So, and me definitely, he had a huge impression, especially in the first game here in Romania. To watch his talent was special. And then where he went on then, Galatasaray, I liked the moment at Galatasaray for a period. I really liked him there. But just a unique, special player. But not to come up against with two coaches. And it's more about our countries. I'm not sure he cared about me. I care more about Romania. And it's the same with me with Wales. It's not about me. It's not about Hagi. It's about Wales.
Impresia este fantastică, jucător uriaș, incredibil. Prima oară, eu aveam 12 ani, 1992, ne-au bătut la București cu 5-1, a jucat magnific, a înscris, talent incredibil. Apoi, 93, la Cardiff, a înscris un gol norocos, noi aveam un portar extraordinar, dar n-a prins chiar cea mai bună zi atunci. Repet, un jucător uriaș, ne-a zdrobit inimile la vremea respectivă, inclusiv văzând la Cupa Mondială din SUA. A fost momentul lui Hagi, dar ați avut și alți jucători imensi, Răducioiu, Dumitrescu și nu numai. Dacă cineva din afară ar fi văzut echipa României, ar fi fost surprins de ceea ce a etalat în SUA. Noi însă nu, pentru că îi întâlniserăm și știam ce pot. Am fost invidioși pentru că am fi putut fi noi jucând cu Argentina și Columbia. Apoi a venit epoca Galatasaray pentru Hagi, fantastic, jucător unic, special, dar acum suntem antrenori și nu este vorba despre mine sau despre el, ci despre țara Galilor și despre România.
Ian.
Afternoon, Craig. Nice to see you. In terms of tomorrow's game, what do you firstly want to see, but what do you perhaps need to see when you look ahead to the bigger picture in terms of Nations League and then beyond that, the Euros?
There's a different need to what reality will be tomorrow. We're in Group A. Portugal will be completely different to what Romania are going to be. To us, it's being dominant. It's coming here to control the tempo of the game. Always difficult because the quality Romania will have, but that's our idea. Now, for instance, going to Portugal to try and create the tempo of the game is going to be very different. For us, it's about coming here to play the way we play. And that's really aggressive without the ball, high pressing, and having control of the ball as well, which we've 99% of our games been able to do over a certain period. And hopefully the opportunities, if we do create them, I like to think we can, that we're able to put away. That's the key one.
Întrebarea a fost ce ar vrea să vadă mâine în perspectiva Nations League. Răspunsul, noi vom juca în Liga A. De exemplu, Portugalia iarăși este diferită față de România. Noi am venit aici să jucăm ceea ce știm și ceea ce vrem. Vrem să controlăm jocul și să ne impunem ritmul. Vrem pressing avansat, vrem agresivitate, dar știm și care sunt calitățile României, dar una peste alta vrem să ne facem jocul.
And in terms of Ethan, we'll be chatting to him shortly. It's still hard to believe he's only 25 years of age with the caps he's won, but on the back of the season he's had with Leeds and with yourselves as well. I mean, how high is his ceiling and how much of a joy has it been to have him as your captain, Craig?
We've had plenty of captains. I think he's that way. He's captain of his club, so it's a normal transition for us. But he's just a top player. We have a number of top players as well. But Ethan is just how he conducts himself off the pitch, how he conducts himself on the pitch. For a coach like myself, he's a huge asset. So hopefully he continues playing the way he has done for us and Leeds. Hopefully he's able to continue that tomorrow. I don't see any reason why not. And then he'll get a well-deserved break as well. Thank you.
Întrebarea s-a referit la Ethan Ampadu, capitanul echipei. Răspunsul, avem mai mulți capitani, el este și la club, este o tranziție firească. Acum contează cum te comporți pe teren și în afara lui. Avem destui jucători de top, el este unul dintre ei și, într-adevăr, după acest meci va lua o bine meritată pauză.
Hello. I've got two questions. Pe rând sau pot să le pun?
Română, zi.
Pot să le pun pe rând sau amândouă odată?
Both questions at once or one after the other?
I'm usually not that talented to do two straight in a row, but we'll give it a go, yeah? Test me.
So, two or one?
Yeah, go two. We'll try two.
Prima întrebare. Ați jucat 15 ani la Naționala Țării Galilor. Ați avut o echipă foarte bună în multe momente, alături de Ryan Giggs, alături de Gary Speed, de Savage. Și totuși nu ați reușit să ajungeți la un campionat mondial sau un campionat european. A reușit generația B după dumneavoastră. Credeți că puteți califica, puteți participa prima oară la Euro ca antrenor în la următorul Euro, în 2028?
You have played 15 years for the national team, for your national team. You had a great generation with Giggs, Speed, and all other players, but still you failed to qualify for a major final tournament, which has been achieved by the Bales generation. Do you think that you might qualify for the first time as a coach Wales at the major final tournament, the Euro in 2028?
Yeah, I hope so. Due to it being home nations, so there's one or two bits of room for us to be there. We want to qualify outright. Generations down before, I always look at it. You could say go like I think you named Savage in that as well, and you thought that was a golden generation. I love Sav, but I wouldn't put him in that term. Yeah, Giggs incredible. But don't forget, and I think sometimes we do lose sight of this. Europe's opened up now. You finish top 2 now in Europe, in the European Championships, you qualify. You're straight there. You finish 3rd, you get to a playoff. Where before it was about one team got there. If you finish 2nd, then you're in a playoff. So the competition, because we've opened it up, rightly so, by the way, there's a lot more teams now have a great opportunity of being able to qualify, where before it was less numbers. So the margin of error, and it was really difficult. You had to have that incredible generation. Do you understand? It was, like if we finished 2nd in our group just then, if that's in the Euros, we're straight to a tournament. Don't forget, we've never won a group. We've only ever finished 2nd. So we're consistent. And I think the last one before that was 3rd, am I right?
Yeah.
So the last one before that was 3rd. So, it's if we finish in the top 2 in the next one, then we're there. We're ranked 2 as well, so I would expect us to be there unless we have a completely group from that just gets thrown up craziness. But I fully expect this team, and I fully expect myself to be at a tournament. But generations passed on. I think a lot of things have changed since those ones. I think we finished 2nd once in the Euros. Then we're playing Russia home and away in a playoff. Where if we would have finished 2nd 8 years ahead, we're going straight to the Euros. So that's I think that's the reality as well.
Vrem să ne calificăm. După aceea a avut remarca apropo de Savic, dacă poate fi inclus în acea generație de aur. Uneori pierdem din vedere faptul că Euro s-a deschis, sunt acum mult mai multe echipe care au șansa să se califice, există mai multe oportunități, inclusiv de pe locul 2. Noi când am terminat pe 2 n-am ajuns nicăieri, noi n-am câștigat niciodată grupa, ultima oară am terminat pe 3, dar de data asta, dacă vom încheia grupa de calificare pe poziția secundă, vom fi la turneul final. Mă aștept totuși să ne calificăm, avem jucătorii capabili să atingă acest deziderat, dar să nu uităm că s-au schimbat multe, inclusiv generațiile, și n-are rost să comparăm o generație cu alta, o epocă cu alta.
I am going to have to move this on because Ethan's been waiting a while outside, so I'll take 1-1. Is that okay?
Please, just one.
Just one. It'll be just one, Lawrence. Sorry. Okay.
One more, please.
Okay.
Dar scurt, te rog.
Legat tot de 15 ani, anul ăsta se împlinesc 15 ani de la pierderea lui Gary Speed. A fost coleg cu dumneavoastră la Newcastle și Naționala Țării Galilor. V-a fost antrenor la Naționala Țării Galilor. Ce ați învățat de la Gary Speed ca antrenor, ca jucător, ca persoană?
15 years since Gary Speed passed away. He was your colleague as a teammate at Newcastle, also a head coach. What have you learned from him?
No, always. I learned from when I was playing with him. A club and country, his professionalism was immense. And then to watch him go into coaching, leading leading by example, setting standards. He was always that, and you just try and follow that on, like the standards he's put in place for the association for us to realize there is more. We have to really always stay on top of our professionalism, and expect more from ourselves. But also you have to have the right standards. You have to have the right work ethic. And that's always lived within us. And really, people like myself, we come in, we try and maintain it. Because really, he was the biggest difference of really when we started to realize, actually, no, finishing third or fourth is not enough. We can't accept this anymore. But we have to get our act together outside the pitch as well. So make sure nutrition, pre-activation, all this stuff we were getting at our clubs had to live. You can't be stepping down when you come into international football, which we were too. It was happening all the time. It was a big drop-off. Now, he raised the standards. He raised the level of professionalism from the association. And then the players then went with it. So, yeah, for me, it's just about maintaining the incredible work he's done, and to continue that as well.
Încă de când am jucat împreună m-a impresionat profesionalismul lui și a fost încă de atunci, fapt continuat în cariera de antrenor, lider prin exemplu personal și a transmis asta mai departe generațiilor următoare. A setat standarde înalte pe care trebuie să le atingem și să muncim pentru asta. Suntem datori și de aceea încercăm să menținem tot ceea ce ne-a învățat, pentru că standardele au fost impuse nu numai la nivel de club sau echipă național, ci și la nivel de Federația Țării Galilor. A termina pe locul 3 sau 4 într-o grupă nu e acceptabil. Nu avem voie să acceptăm așa ceva. Dar fotbal este și în afara terenului, începând cu nutriția și cu toate celelalte detalii care au efect pe teren. Încă o dată a ridicat standardele și de aceea suntem datori să menținem ceea ce ne-a învățat.
Just one question, Lawrence, thanks.
Yeah, to start with a bit of team news, Craig. So Dylan Lawler's not travelled.
No.
Ben Davis and Connor Roberts, are they available to play tomorrow? And then in terms of the performance, you wanted to put right the June record. Did you feel like you've got that performance from your team, and do you feel that you've got enough out of this camp for that?
Yeah, Dylan picked up an injury during the game, so we had to bring him off, and he's just not possible for him for the turnarounds in such a quick succession to be able to be available for us. As in, our June fixtures are nowhere near, but actually our friendlies are not great when you actually look at the records. I think the last time we went away was 2008. It's like, come on, we need to. You know, if we want to create expectations, what to put demands on ourselves and the public as well. It's like we have to have a better record on what we have. Ghana game, I really liked us. Little bits of moments, like when you're having these chances, we have to finish them off. Now, how we get there, because it's consistent. We consistently create clear-cut chances. We are usually very dominant in the game. You know, we're usually around about mid-60s of possession. It's not for the sake of having possession. It shows you're controlling the tempo. But then how can we work these moments? One comes out, one runs, create the space, he comes over, wingers there. Cut back. You know, these moments of being able to finish those moments off. That's the bit. You know, we want to be better. We need to improve. But also, like I said, our records. You know, there's no way we could have come off the Ghana game and lost. No way. But it can happen. I understand that. So the reaction felt nice at the end. Do you understand what I mean? You've got a goal. But then when you look back and you go through the game again, it's like that we kind of there's no way we could be scoring to hang on. But then to me, it's a team that's qualified for the World Cup. It's a team that have incredible profiles and a very experienced manager as well, who's been all around the globe. So there's a lot of satisfaction I can take from it, from the team. But I'd like that game again. I'd like that game just to, we win this. So hopefully tomorrow as well. Hopefully, if we can, same performance, same tempo, be a lot more clinical, and I'll take off you right now.
And just on
I
Ben
leave it,
and
mate.
Connor, are they available for tomorrow?
Yeah. You want a team?
Yes, please.
I tell you this all the time. I don't even know it. They're okay.
Thanks, Gary.
No problem.
Deci întrebarea a fost legată de bilanțurile din echipei din luna iunie. Ultima victorie de deplasare într-un asemenea meci amical a fost în 2008. Vrem să creăm așteptări, vrem să le îndeplinim, trebuie să avem un bilanț favorabil și suntem datori să fructificăm ocazie. De fapt, asta ne-a lipsit contra Ganei. De obicei suntem dominanți, controlăm ritmul, dar acum finalizăm. Asta este problema noastră. Trebuie îmbunătățită viteza de joc. Ceea ce a fost cu Ghana, faptul că am egalat spre final, se întâmplă, dar în general sunt mulțumit de jucătorii mei pentru că Ghana este o echipă extraordinară calificată la turneul final. Deci sunt și motive de satisfacție și sper că la fel să am aceste motive și mâine, numai că trebuie să fim mai clari la finalizare, trebuie să înscriem.